Hello, Vengeancer here. So it has been a week. It's gonna probably be another week after this video until I'm back to regularly pumping out content. Just a little heads up for subscribers. I haven't disappeared. I've just been busy. Here in the United States, if you're foreign or whatever, in the Midwest, it is white-tailed deer season, and that's how I provide meat for my family. So, to keep costs down, I have to spend every free second trying to harvest some. So that's where I've been. That's where I'm gonna be until I until I fill the permits that I have. So just a heads up. And before that, last week, it was a busy week as well. Everything kept breaking, and I've been working on a lot of stuff. So anyway, update out of the way. Today's video is about give you a little ship update. I haven't done ship dailies for a few days because I haven't been at the computer, but these are the parts that I got. I'm almost to the point where I can craft most of the blue caravel gear. I need a bunch more Great Ocean Dark Iron. I need 60 or so more seaweed stalks. 16 more of those, like 10 more of the pirate artifact combats. Then like 12, I think, luminous cobalt ingots. So I don't really have... Oh, the most that I need is probably the tie-dyed standardized timber squares. They are slow to get. And then as far as the actual carrack thing, I'm pretty well halfway there. I need 6 more... Basically, I need to do 6 more days worth of dailies, and then the rest is just going to be bartering. I need some more moonvein flex fabrics, more deep tie-dyed standardized timber squares, and then brilliant pearl shards. Haven't got any of those yet, and brilliant rock salt ingots. Haven't gotten any of those yet either because I'm only at like 1,400 and something barters, and I need 3,000 for those to show up. And so 6 more days of ship dailies, and then probably just bartering. Alright, I am full up on that, so I need to run to Velia while I talk so that I can dump the rest of these fish at the Imperial thing. So that is the update that I have on what I've been playing. I'll resume doing those dailies as soon as I can, but for now they're on hold, as well as everything else I've just been fishing. But today's video is about, I had a question about how do I get my memory fragments? Well, that's a complicated answer, so I'm going to make a video on it. I have been reading all the comments. I haven't had time to respond, but I do read them, and thanks for all the congratulations on the pen. It was a long journey, but we're just getting started, so it'll hopefully be a good one. Let's check the market. I've been pre-ordering stuff. The way you get memory fragments. Before I answer that, I have to ask: do you want the fastest way to get them? Do you want the free or cheapest way to get them? Do you want the most time efficient way to get them, or do you want a combination, a min-max, all that stuff put together? That really, your answer to that really depends on your strategy for getting memory fragments. Now, the fastest way to get them is just buy them off the marketplace. That's also the most expensive way of getting them. The cheapest way is farm scrolls. So you want to AFK fish as much as you can and run the relic shard scrolls that you get. That's why I fish in Heidel. I get a higher chance of relic shards. Or go grind places that give you the scrolls written in ancient language, which is pretty much anywhere in Valencia. I think Ackman and History are probably your best bet. They give, like, whenever you're full buff, they give like 50 an hour. So it's crazy high. So that is probably the cheapest way because it's not going to cost you anything except for time. Obviously, it's not very time efficient. The most time efficient thing to do is probably buy them, but it's also most expensive. So you see where you go. You got to balance time versus cost where that's concerned. I use a different strategy. I kind of use a combination of all three. So when I'm not at the computer, I AFK fish to build up as many relic charges as I can. When I'm actively grinding, I make sure I grind in augmented history to get as many scroll written in ancient language as I can. I sell off everything extra that I possibly can to get as much silver as I can. I gotta maximize the silver. And then instead of buying the memory fragments outright, which I have recently been buying nothing, like I've just been straight buying the memory fragments, but the reason for that was because I was on a time crunch and I didn't want to I didn't have the time to do what I needed to farm the memory fragments, so I ended up buying them off the marketplace, which, if you have a lot of silver, that's not a bad thing. It's just, it depends on how much silver you make an hour. So when you're running the shards and the scrolls, you're making like several hundred million an hour, depending on how fast you do them. And then if you can grind 1 billion silver an hour, it might be easier for you to just grind the silver and buy the memory fragments. That being said, you're not going to get as many memory fragments for the same amount of silver, but you might get it for the same amount of time. My combination strategy is, like I said, IFK fish for relics. When I do grind, I grind in Histria because that furthers my goal of getting the compass, but it also gives me a spot to grind that gives me more scrolls written in the ancient language. I run both of those. I combine them. I don't sell the scrolls. I combine them and I run them. Then with extra silver, I've been buying up scrolls to run. Scrolls that are written in the ancient language are the best ones to run. You get the most memory fragments per effort. Relics are cheaper, but you don't get as many memory fragments per scroll. But that is how I do that. I've accumulated 1,200 ancient relic crystal shards, and I still have 3,000 scrolls written in ancient language. So I'll go and I'll actually combine and run all of those. So that gives me memory fragments, crazy amounts of memory fragments. I think 200 scrolls nets me like 280 memory fragments per 300 scrolls. It's almost 1-to-1 at that point, because when you combine them, it turns, actually it's a little more than 1-to-1. It's 200 scrolls combined down into 40 of the runnable scrolls, and then you get 280 memory fragments, give or take. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. So it's like 275 to like 290 in between there. So in terms of cost for that, a Pilafay scroll or scroll written in ancient language, yeah, they're called this, but they turn into Pilafay things. They are right at like 2.9, 3 million, somewhere in there. I was buying them at 2.1, but the prices went up considerably. I haven't bought any for quite a while. Each scroll you're gonna run is gonna give you, like I said, it's a little over, it's like it's almost 1.5 memory fragments per scroll. Not quite. So you're paying 3 mil for a scroll. You're getting about 4.5 mil out of that scroll. So you're actually increasing your value when you do that. If you're buying the straight memory fragments, you're obviously spending way more, because memory fragments are, per memory fragment is like 3 million something. So in terms of cost effectiveness, I would spend silver buying scrolls and then run them if you have the time to do that. If you are crunched on time and silver isn't a really an issue, then just buy the memory fragments. But those are the standard conventional ways of getting them. There are other ways to get them. Recently, Rift bosses. Obviously, they're limited to however many spawn. You know, do those. You can do Pit of Undying and trade them for crow coins and then turn them into memory fragment bundles. I don't recommend doing that. You need crow coins for other things, but you can do it that way. Boss Blitz. These things give you memory fragments quite often. If you do these boss blitz and do the bundles. So. And then one that I don't do very often because I haven't had a chance to, I need to find a party and do it, is the Ataraxian dungeon. They give you a boatload of memory fragments. You can get, for the first time clear rewards, you get like a bunch of stuff out of it. You get boxes and all kinds of stuff. And I already traded all my seals, so you get seals for clearing the dungeon, but I don't think I have any left because I already traded them in. Yeah, I already traded them in, unfortunately. So I can't show those to you. But you get the idea. Run the dungeon. Get the rewards. Other things. So the boss blitzes. You get these rewards when you clear them. The boss blitz reward. But if it's the first time you're doing the boss, you also get that reward as well. So you can do first time clear plus the weekly. So the first time you do them, you can double up. That gives you quite a few. Different events, you can get memory fragments. Like these keys, you can trade one for anywhere from 5 to 20 memory fragments. You know, those may be over, I don't know. It's been a little bit. Same with these hoe things. They may be gone. I don't know if they've been still in because I haven't been playing for like a week. Or like half a week. I've just been AFK fishing. So those are all the ways that I use to get memory fragments. Now, obviously, different events are going to be different. You can also get login rewards. They give you quite a few. Advice and memories are pretty good. Enhancement help kits. They have some in there. The other thing that I want to mention. Trying to Sean Connery voice coming out there. These Black Spirit Adventure. You can choose memory fragment bundles every time you complete one. Plus, you can get them out of here. I believe. Maybe not. Let me read real fast so I don't look stupid. You cannot. Every 10 completions of Black Spirit Adventure, you can select a memory fragment bundle. So those are good. Obviously, if you need Kafirs, you should probably go for the Kafirs, but if you don't need the Kafirs, you can do the memory fragment. Plus, you can get random rewards through here that give you memory fragments too, like these Advice of Memories. So there are tons of ways to get memory fragments other than just using silver to buy them. So I just wanted to kind of go over that to give you a little bit of an idea of what I do to get mine. Now, I know I'm forgetting something. There's all kinds of different seals and events and stuff that you can trade for them too. I'm sure.
If you have a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allowed space, of course.
But let me think. Didn't the Red Battlefield give you a daily or something? it would do that. Where are they? Where are you? Combat. This is what I'm looking for. No, they didn't. That was Kaffir's stuff. So I was wrong. But you get the idea. You go to recurring, open your quest tab and go to recurring, and see if any of those do. If you haven't completed the progression pass, I think you can get some pretty good stuff out of there, maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long since I did some of these things. Going over like the secondary things takes me a little bit. Wasn't there also? We're gonna check the special while I'm here. Loyalties. I think from time to time they give you a thing in the loyalty shop where you can get stuff too. You just gotta check it from time to time, like different bundles and stuff. Nothing today. You can do the alchemy thing, I guess, suppose, for 500 loyalty. That would be a good thing to do if you need alchemy stuff. And I think you can get them as a side effect, like a byproduct of alchemy too. So there's that. Definitely event logins, different things if you haven't done those. But that's pretty much all I got. The best way I recommend doing it is a combination of all. So AFK fishing for the relics. Obviously you're gonna get silver. Pour those into buying scrolls. Grind document / history, whichever one you can stand, or any place else in Valencia, and get scrolls written in ancient language. Run all of those, you'll get memory fragments. Grinding, getting the scrolls, you'll get silver. Buy more scrolls and run them. Do every event you can get your hands on. Black Spirit Adventure. Do your boss blitzes every week. Make sure you get your login rewards. And then any other events that are going on. Course Interaction and Last Resort Pit of Undying. So you got lots of options for memory fragments. It's not just spend the silver or run the scrolls thing. So you can do a combination of all of them. But that's why I worked on my fishing so much, is because I can just AFK stack up relic shards and not have to really worry about needing relics or memory fragments anytime soon. Plus, running the scrolls gives you a ton of blackstones too. And what are these little seals? These little things here. Oh, here. Hunter seals. You can get hards and sharps if you need them. Trade them in. Obviously, they don't tell you where to get them, but that's what I'm doing. So that's all I really have for today. I think that is all that I wanted to relay. I'm gonna go repair my fishing rod and set my fishing back up, and I've got other things to work on. But I am glad that I am able to make videos. I miss it when I don't do it. I've been like, I need to make another video. I need to put out content. Gotta get it done. But you know, real life comes first, even for content creators. And if I don't hunt, I don't eat. You know, obviously we do buy food from the store, but as expensive as things are, we are pushing as far away from that as we can. So I've been given a tall order by the wife. She said, fill the freezer or else. Not exactly in those words, but you know how it is. You gotta have the ultimatum. But no, meat prices are so crazy high now that it's a necessity for survival. So doing a little BDO hunting IRL. Um, so that's just how it goes. But as soon as this week is over, I'll be back to making regular content. I got a few other time sensitive things I have to get done away from the computer, but once things settle down, I do plan going full pedal to the metal, as they say, and cranking out as many videos a week as I can. Um, and we'll see how that goes. But thanks for all the support. Welcome to all the new subs. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the nice, kind comments. I do read them, and I'll reply when I can. For now, have a good week. Have a good day. As always, until next time.